world? It's your girl Tay Fizzle, and I'm here today. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm doing really good. The weather outside sucks. It's been raining all day, but oh well, gotta live with it. Okay, so today I want to come out here and vlog with my subscribers, with my lovely people, and just talk to you guys about preferences, dating preferences. I've been watching a lot of videos lately on YouTube, lots of really good videos, and it seems like a lot of people have issues with people having a preference. Now, as a brown-skinned woman, I will tell you guys, I've been through a lot as far as things that were said to me growing up regarding my skin tone and my complexion. You know, growing up, I always heard, you're pretty to be dark-skinned, or you're such a pretty dark-skinned girl. It's like, why can't I just be a pretty girl? Why gotta be a pretty dark, pretty to be dark-skinned? I even had one dude tell me when I was in the club when I was like 18, he was like, you know what, you are so fine. I would really fuck with you, but unfortunately, you're just too dark for me. You know, if you was like 3-4 shades lighter, I would fuck with you. And he told me that. He was drunk, but you know what? I know that's truly how he felt, because when people are drunk, they're uninhibited. So they say whatever is on their mind. So that's truly how he felt. And yeah, my feelings were hurt, but then I had to realize people are going to have their preferences. If he thinks I'm pretty and he can't fool me because I'm too dark for him, that's his issue. I'm not going to make that my issue. Because for every man who won't fuck with a brown-skinned girl, there's thousands who will. There's thousands of other guys who don't care about your complexion and want to know you for who you are. So I think sometimes we get too hung up on and get mad when guys have preferences. If you're not what that guy is looking for, hello, he's not for you. Move on to the next. Because for everyone who is not, for every guy who feels like you're not the woman for him, then you need to move on. There's no reason to get mad or beat that man up. He's going to have his preference. You can't change the way people look at things. You can't change society. But so many times we're made to look like the angry, the bitter, angry brown-skinned girl. And I don't think we have to be bitter as brown-skinned women about anything. I don't think that you need to look at lighter-skinned sisters as our competition. We should all be women first and foremost. And I think too many times we focus on skin tone. And it's really no fault of our own. We've just really been conditioned by the media and by just the world that, unfortunately, lighter skin is considered beautiful. That's just the way of the world. You can't change that. But what you can do is love yourself. And I will always go back to that philosophy. You can't let another person dictate how you feel about yourself. I could have let what that man said to me in the club last night hinder me and feel like, I'm beneath everyone else and I'll never be as good as my lighter skin counterparts. I'll never be wifey material because of my skin complexion. I'll never get married. I'll never have children. I could have really let his words affect me. But instead I looked at him like, okay, that's your choice. Next, move on. I'm not going to let anybody pin me or put me into a box and make me feel a certain way. Men have their preferences the same way. Be honest, ladies, we have our preferences as well. Some of us will not date a man under 5'9", and y'all know it. If the guy is not 6 foot or taller, you won't look his way. And half the time, the women who want the super tall guys are short. So it's funny. So, we all have the right to have our preferences. I think it is sad when somebody will say that they won't date somebody because of their complexion. I do think that's sad, but I don't get mad about it. Because, again, we all have our preferences. But I think when you say that you won't date a light-skinned woman or you won't date any dark-skinned girls, I feel like you're almost missing out. You're limiting yourself. Because you never know. That brown-skinned girl that you're refusing to date might have the most in common with you. You guys may be able to laugh and just, you guys may just truly click. That could be your wife. But you're not going to give her that chance because of her skin tone. I think that's silly. But with the world that we're living in, that's just how it is. There's really people who think like that. Like if you're not as If you're not as light as this damn envelope, I can't fool with you. There's really people who still think like that in today's society. It's sad, but it's the truth. So instead of getting mad and upset about it, you have to move on. You have to find a man who loves you for who you are, who loves every bit of you. From your complexion to your hair to your eyes, they love every bit of you. Because first and foremost, don't forget, Men are attracted to women visually first. So if you walk into the club or any situation, I just always use the club just because that's where a lot of people go. It could be, I don't know, a bar, whatever. But let's say you walk in and you already have a defeatist attitude, like, no man will want me because I'm brown skinned. All the guys are chasing light skinned girls. That's not true. But if you walk in with that defeatist attitude and that's the vibe that you're putting out there, then no man will want you. Because you came to the party with a defeatist attitude that you can't get a man, or that every man is chasing light-skinned girls. You can't have a defeatist attitude like that. You need to realize and carry yourself in the utmost, because nobody else is going to do it. So before you beat yourself down for how you look in the mirror first and say, what it is about me can I change? Maybe my personality is just not on point right now. Maybe I need to work on my personality, work on my character. Maybe I need to do more with myself instead of just sitting around and letting myself go. I think there's a lot of men out here who are attracted to brown-skinned women. And if a few don't like dark-skinned girls, who gives a fuck? I don't give a damn. You ain't got to like my black ass, because somebody likes it. Hey, somebody likes it. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Somebody likes my brown self, so, it's okay. Not everyone is going to be attracted to everything, and that's all right. But don't because somebody says that they're not attracted to brown-skinned girls or they don't like dark-skinned girls, don't let that affect you. You keep on pushing. You make sure the next time you go out, you got on the flyest outfit. You can hold your head up to anybody, any woman. You still carry yourself up, because first and foremost, besides attractiveness, men love a confident woman. And you have to be confident with yourself. And let me tell you a quick story. Back in the day when I was younger, me and one of my friends, now we weren't like the best of friends or nothing. We just had a class together. And we ended up going out. And she was light-skinned, multiracial, long Spanish wavy hair, real pretty girl. We both went out. We decided to go out to the mall. And we both was dressed up. We looked real nice, cute outfits on, shoes, purses, everything. So we went out to the mall. We was just shopping, and guys were coming up to us, trying to holler at us, this and that. So when we got back, because we were young, we were probably like 16. So we got back on the city bus, and we was getting ready to go back home. And she asked me, she said, well, how many phone numbers did you get? I was like, I don't know. She was like, well, check and see. So I went through my purse, and I was pulling out all the little phone numbers I got on paper. And I had I think I got like 7 phone numbers that day. And she had only gotten about 4. And so she looked at me and she was like, dang, you got more phone numbers than me. So I'm sitting here like, okay, so. And she was like, I'm surprised because, I didn't think you would get more phone numbers than me because you're dark skinned. So my point of the story is she thought that I wasn't going to be able to pull as many guys as her because she was biracial, had long hair, looked a certain way. But that wasn't the case. I pulled more guys from her, not even saying that I was prettier than her or vice versa, not saying that, but I was confident. I don't give a damn that I'm with you. I'm going to hold my own. I'm T. I'm not going to let another female make me feel bad or insecure because of how she was born, the way she looks. You can be light, bright, damn near white. I'm going to still stand up to you, next to you in the room, and my confidence and my attitude and my positivity will still shine. I will bring people to me because I've always been that type of person. So don't ever let a woman make you feel bad for, don't ever let another woman's complexion make you feel insecure with yourself or make you feel like you're not as good as. Don't do that. Too many times we do that as brown-skinned women, like we get nervous. Like I said in my good hair, bad hair video, I truly have friends who will not hang out with light-skinned women. And I have friends of every complexion. Light skin, dark skin, Latino, black, white, whatever. I have friends of every race, every complexion. And some people are like, how do you do it? How do you go out with just, because sometimes I go out with my friends and I might be the only brown skinned girl. Like, why do you hang with all them little yellow girls? Don't you feel, self-conscious? Hell fucking no. I don't feel self-conscious around nobody. Because when I go out, I carry myself with the same confidence they carry themselves. So it's about confidence. Don't get mad over a man's preference. You hold your own. And you carry yourself with your head high and you hold your own confidence. Don't hate on no chick because she's lighter than you. That's so stupid. And don't say that you won't be friends with somebody because of their skin tone. Because then it's showing your insecurities. You should be able to be friends with any and everybody. Men should be able to date any and everybody. But if they choose not to date you because of your complexion, your skin tone, oh well. Believe me, there's somebody who likes your brown skin self. Believe me. You find somebody who likes you. All right. I'm done. Deuces.